What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Option Select Podcast, episode 224. Mr. Steven is back from his vacation in Vegas. And he's looking fresh, dude. He's got a fresh haircut. Got all dressed up. Dude, did you get wiped up while you were out there, too?
No.
Or what?
Fuck no.
Did you find
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, bro.
Except for herpes. You bring that shit back with you.
That's fairly true with any STD.
What's going on, man? How's it going?
What's up, man? It was good. It was an awesome week.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Tell me about it.
Yeah,
What's up? What's
it was
new?
Good, dude.
Dígame.
It was good. For one, I didn't play any video games.
Obviously.
Obviously. Unless the slot machines count. But,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What were the brand of slot machines that you chose to play?
One was Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
The main one I was playing.
All right.
But there's a ton of them. But it's like every casino was the same, like game wise, like casino slot machine wise.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's pretty cool. But yeah, we were right there on the strip, right next to New York at the Park MGM.
Nice.
We took an Uber to Fremont Street, which is like old Vegas.
Okay.
That was a lot more fun, to be honest with you, because everything's right there. But it was good, man. Overall, it was solid. Fucking awesome weather. Didn't waste too much money. Won an award. Had dinner. We had breakfast every day.
What kind of an award was it? Like a trophy or a
yeah,
plaque?
No, it was a trophy. It's like a glass trophy or whatever. They're supposed to mail it in or something.
Oh,
like that.
okay. Yeah.
I haven't gotten it yet. Yeah. So it was good.
Nice.
Solid.
Did you see any shows or?
Yeah. Went to the Katy Perry concert. She's on residency there.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it was a pretty good show actually. Like,
How many songs did you sing?
no, I didn't know all the songs. There were definitely some songs I was like, I've never
All
heard
of
of this
them.
shit. And then she did some deep cuts apparently. Like only her. I forgot what the fuck she called her fans. Like, you know how Taylor Swift has Swifties? Like
Okay.
Katy Perry has. Fuck, I forgot what she calls them, bro.
Like Slipknot has
she
the
called
maggots.
them something. I was like, what the fuck? And she goes, this is a deep cut from such and such album. And like maybe a quarter of the people in attendance
They're called Katy Cats.
Katy Cats. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah. She's like, only the Katy Cats are going to get this deep cut.
The
I was like,
Katy
what
Cats.
the fuck? But, it was cool. She did it like in 5 parts. It was like a show, like a musical, like act 1 was this part, and then the curtain comes down, and it do like a CGI cutscene or whatever, and then act 2 was this, and then they raise it up, and she's in a different part, and like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. But it was a good show overall. It was like 3 hours. I was like, God damn.
Did a 3-hour show?
Yeah.
Wow.
But again, a lot of it was like cutscenes and shit too.
Oh, okay.
Built into it, you know. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know. And then some parts she was just chilling on stage and like talking to us or the fans or whatever.
Right.
And there's one part that was fucking hilarious, bro. Like she's like, is anybody like ex-military or currently in the military? And this fucking dumb bitch, like 3 rows behind me, is like raises her hand. She's like, yeah, me. Da, 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 da. And they're like, oh, okay. So they give her the microphone. And she's like, hey, Katie, da, 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 right? And it's like, okay. And Katie's like, so what branch of the military are you on? And she's like, Army. And I'm like, the fuck? Okay, whatever, bro. And they're like, well, how old are you? And she's like, 29 or whatever. And she's like, okay, cool. How long were you in the military? She goes, I lied. I wasn't in the military. I just want to meet you. I was like, this bitch.
Stolen Valor, bro? Stolen Valor?
That's what the dude in front of me yelled. Stolen Valor. I started
Stolen Valor,
laughing,
bro? God damn.
And then she was like, and then Katy Perry like rolled her eyes like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. Like, cool. You get one question. What do you got to ask? She goes, can I go on stage and take a picture with you? She's like, fine. Let's let the liar on stage. I started laughing, bro. And then like she's on top of this box, like above the stage, right?
Yeah.
And so the girl gets on stage and like one of the handlers or the producers is there, trying to get her up there. And she's like, come on, Katie, come down. And she's like, nah, I'm gonna stay up here. And then she gets on her stomach on top of the little box or whatever. And she's like posing. She goes, just angle your camera up so we can get both of us in the picture. Because you only get one shot though. And then she didn't want the girl going up there,
Yeah,
but she wasn't gonna come down either, dude. I was like, oh, that's
I
funny.
wouldn't even let her take the picture.
Oh,
of
that's
that
what I
stolen
said.
valor.
But she was just being nice. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Hell no, I
Like,
would've been
let
an
the liar on
asshole.
stage, bro. I
Let
was like,
the liar
damn.
up here.
Yeah, I was like, that was fucking funny. But,
Yeah.
it was good. And then she had like a dancing contest. Like she randomly chose like 2 people in the audience to like dance or whatever. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then she gave them both like free gifts or like a T-shirt, and the other one got like a autograph pamphlet from the show.
Nice.
Like, oh, that's pretty cool. Whatever. But yeah, man, we were there for like 3 hours, and we got out. And again, it's at a different casino, and we took a party bus to get there. And then right when we get off the party bus, they're like, well, y'all got to figure out how to get back to the hotel on your own. We're like, oh, okay. Like, whatever. So me and this other dude were like, we walked around that casino because, again, it was a different casino, and this one you could smoke at and shit. And like, we were just walking around bullshitting. And then we're like, all right, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
Just called an Uber. Got the fuck out of there.
No.
But yeah, man, Vegas overall was fucking awesome as shit. Like, it's funny because like it was good weather, and then I'm texting like random people back here, and they're like, "Oh yeah, man, it's fucking flooding over here." It's like, God
Yeah.
damn.
It
It's
rained for like 3
thunderstorm and
straight
shit.
days.
Like, oh okay, no, I wouldn't know. They got that perfect weather.
It
over
rained
here.
for like 3 straight days. Bro.
Yeah,
It
I was like, oh, I'm
brutal.
glad I missed that shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, on the day we came back, it was like rough. That even the pilot was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be a rough landing, guys, because it's just gonna be slick." I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. What else did you watch anything like in your off time, or you're just busy staying up all night?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get much off time. We were constantly just doing shit, walking around, eating, drinking. Like, fuck, man. Like,
And what was the best thing you had while you were out there, like food wise?
This fucking hot dog.
Really?
Yeah, this place is called Brew Dog, right there on Fremont Street.
All right, I'm googling.
We were
that.
gonna, and that's what we did. We Googled it because we're like, we wanted to go to this other place, and then Brew Dogs was the 2. So we pulled them up. Brew Dog has like a 4.9 Google review, 4.9. We're like, oh, we're going there. So as soon as we walk in, they got murals and shit. Like on the mural on the wall is fucking Tupac and Biggie. Then it's got DMX over here, and it's got fucking Nipsey Hussle over here. And I'm like, what the hell? And it's small. But when you go in, they're like super friendly, like greeting us and everything. And it's just bacon wrapped hot dogs. You just put whatever the fuck you want on it.
Mm.
Yeah, I got
Oh, they actually got their own like brewery too, I think. Like beers.
oh, beers. Maybe I didn't get a beer from there. But yeah, it was good. That's the best food I had there.
This looks pretty good.
Damn hot
God
dog.
damn, this burger looks fire.
Yeah, now all the food was good. Like nobody complained about the food whatsoever.
That looks good
Yeah.
as hell.
It was good. I definitely, if you're in Vegas, you can go to Brew Dogs. Just knock yourself out, man. That shit was good. It's on Fremont Street.
That looks good as hell.
Yeah, it's the best food we had there for sure.
Hey, look, man, we just ate, and I'm looking hungry.
Shit look good, bro.
Looking at that
And
burger.
it was big too. Like just one hot dog was like $11 or $12, right?
Yeah.
But it'll fill you up. It'll fucking fill you up. And then we had fries like loaded with like random shit on top of it too.
Nice.
It's hella good, man. And some of them went ziplining. Because the way Fremont Street is set up, it has 3 tiers. So you can zip line halfway if you're scared, or you can go the full length all the way. And then it has like an overhang. It's all LED lights.
Nice.
So it's constantly just rolling ads and different videos and shit. So, man, it looks badass, dude. And right there's 3 different casinos and hotels because like the Golden Nugget's right there.
Mhm.
So you walk out of the Golden Nugget, boom, you're on Fremont Street.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. So we went into the Golden Nugget. We went into some other place. And it was weird because that one you had to show your ID to get in. Because they only do 21 and up. I'm like, that's kind of weird.
Mhm.
But whatever. So we showed ID. We went in. It's 4 stories. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the hotel rooms, which ain't very many apparently, is on the top floor. The 3rd floor has a pool, a gym, a spa, all right there. And then the next 2 floors are just casinos,
Mhm.
right? But on one of the wall, on the very back wall, whatever, all 4 floors from any level you can see is just full TV screens. So they had all the baseball games going, all the football games going, and then on the other side of the wall, like kind
All
of
the
curved
betting
out,
lines?
was all the betting lines and
Yeah.
shit. And then they had kiosks set up, and then they had tables on the first level. You can just sit there, bet on games, put in your bets or whatever, and damn, this is a nice ass fucking place, dude. Like, so we spent a good amount of time there because you could smoke there, and a couple of them had cigars and shit. They wanted to smoke. So again, Jack and Coke, bro. That's all I was drinking.
Classy bitch.
Just Jack and Coke. I had one beer. I was like, oh, I'm
Swapped
done with
out
this.
of that real quick. Bougie ass.
It was like a shock top or some shit. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, whatever, dude. But it was good, man. Like, but we were up every day, man. Like, fucking breakfast started at 7:30, and I usually had a meeting or something to go to, an event at 9. So Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday. Well, Thursday I had to wake up early just to fly home. Like, we got the fucking airport like at 7. The flight was 7:20. We got there, plenty of time to spare. We got some fucking breakfast burritos or whatever. Flew back home. But we get on, and like this flight back home filled up. But the flight there, like, there was gaps in between all the seats, and like it wasn't full, you know. This one was fucking, every seat was full. It got to a point where this mom and this kid were trying to get in the plane, and there was no 2 seats together, and the pilot, you know, he jumps in, he's like, hey, they want to sit together, you know, obviously a young child and wants to sit with the mom, he's scared. So if anybody wants to be, you know, kind and, you know, hop up and let them sit together, you know, be appreciated. Just to let you know, they don't get seats together, we ain't leaving. We ain't leaving. I started laughing, dude. I was like, this pilot was fucking hilarious, bro. Like, we ain't leaving. I was like, then you see some random dude stand up. I'll do it. Like, he didn't want to.
Right.
He did not want to get up, dude.
Hey, maybe they should have
He
bought
got
fucking
up.
seats
He's like,
together.
he moved, and then the other dude next to him moved also. And so they gave up those 2 seats, and the other 2 people sat wherever. I'm like, whatever, man.
I'm like, I'll give you my seat if I get off the plane first.
Yeah. And in Southwest, their boarding is weird, bro.
Yeah.
Because they only do group boarding. So you got A, B, and C. And there ain't no assigned seating. Like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were getting on. And it's like, oh, where do I sit? And they're like, wherever you want to sit, bro. Like, it's free seating. Yeah, I thought that one lady was going to fucking trip on them. I was like, don't be like that, lady. Just fucking grab a seat. Yeah, like, Jesus Christ, man. But it was good. Again, this first time I've been on an airplane since fucking
high school,
bro.
Oof.
Yeah.
How was it going back into a plane for the first time in a while?
It was good. I didn't mind it. I slept on that motherfucker on the way back. On the way there, I didn't sleep because I was kind of hyped and I was amped up, ready to go. And I was sitting next to my boss, and we're just chit-chatting, going over the little bullshit that we're going over and talking about work. On the way back, I'm like, fuck that, bro.
Fuck you, I'm going to sleep.
I'm going to sleep, bro. My neck was hurting. Like, I need one of those little pillow things.
Oh, one of the little horseshoe pillows?
Horseshoe pillows, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, overall, solid experience. Definitely would love to go again.
Yeah. Not have to pay for everything again?
Not have to pay for it, yeah. Everything was paid for, bro. The room was paid for, the flight, the fucking food, everything, bro. I was wanting for nothing.
Hey.
Then they're like, here's some spending cash. All right, cool. Oh, you want an award? Here's some extra money. It's going to be in your bank account. I'm like, cool. So I haven't gotten it, though. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Still
bro. Waiting on that.
Still waiting on that shit.
The way their bank account is set up, though, they have a checking and a savings.
And he sent up an email, too, about it yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I was like, hey, man, I got my paycheck, but I didn't get my bonus money. It's supposed to be separate. I'm like, yeah, I know. Because one of the girls, she won an award. She got her money while we're in Vegas. And me and the other dude looking at each other like, what the fuck's our money? Trying to buy shit.
They forgot about you, bro.
Huh?
They forgot about you.
They forgot about us, yeah. But it was cool.
Yeah. You watch the race today?
I caught the end of it.
Did you? Did you see the? First of all, going back to Vegas, did you see the ball?
The sphere?
Yeah.
I saw it Wednesday night whenever we were going to and from the Katy Perry concert.
Mm-hmm.
It was lit up like blue and shit. It looked like a Jupiter. No, not Jupiter. What's the blue one? Neptune. It looked like Neptune. I was like, damn, that shit's fucking badass. Yeah. I didn't go up to it or anything, but driving on the freeway, I saw it. I was like, that shit looks dope as fuck.
And
I seen video of the inside of it.
Yeah, the videos inside look dope. Did you see the F1 grid? All the construction going on over there?
That was just construction in general, bro. Like right down the strip.
That's where the damn race is gonna be. That's
probably why. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like,
they got another month to complete that shit. They got a month and a half.
Construction out the ass, man. I would not want to drive in fucking downtown Vegas or on the strip
Nah,
because some people ain't letting you go.
they're brutal.
They're fucking assholes, is what they
Anything else you did this week that you want to talk about?
are. Well, we were hanging out with the guys last night.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. We haven't
Yeah,
hung
man.
out in a while.
It was good to see everybody.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Still haven't played any video games. I feel like since I got back, it's just a blur. I think I've played Apex maybe like 2 or 3 games, and that was it. I was gonna get Mirage.
What?
Isn't that on PC?
Yeah, it is.
I didn't see it on PC.
It's on the
Steam?
Ubisoft. It's on the Ubisoft store.
Oh,
Uplay, I think is what it is.
is that what it's on?
Yeah, Ubisoft
Oh.
Connect now is what it's called, not Uplay.
Oh, they do have their own little launcher, huh?
Yeah.
I have to get it on that
I can
for
check.
PC.
I can check.
I know it's not on Game Pass, so
No, it's not on Game
that's
Pass.
fucking bullshit.
Where's the games store?
Exactly. Can't even navigate it, bruh.
Well, I'm not on my computer.
No,
on
I'm
my
saying
phone.
like it should be a lot simpler.
Yeah,
to
there it is.
navigate.
Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Guess I'll buy it later on tonight.
Yeah, it's on Ubisoft. I have it just because all of the Assassin's Creed go through this. Even if you buy it on Steam, it still makes you download this. Even if you were to buy
then
it.
I think I have it.
Yeah, it still makes you download it.
Yeah, Ubisoft Connect or whatever.
Yeah. It still makes you download
I
it.
do because you get points and stuff for doing like random shit, right?
Correct. And
Yeah,
it
I
also
got
has cross save. So if you buy it on PC and then you buy it on PS5, you can swap between the two.
Right, okay.
But yeah, no, it's on PC.
Okay.
Yeah, so
All right, I'll get it later tonight then.
we'll see. I heard
Start-
good things. It's
Start assassinating my way across the world again.
across the world. It's like one little town.
It's on the other side of the world, so it still counts.
All right. Well, as for me this week, bro, I played a lot of racing games.
Oh, gay. No.
So you're in a professional
Forza?
environment.
Yeah.
No, I played a little bit of Gran Turismo at the beginning of the week, and a little bit of Forza Horizon 5, and I ended up picking up the early access for Forza Horizon on Thursday.
Quick question.
Sure.
On Forza Horizon,
Uh-huh.
like whenever I'm doing like random like races and tracks and stuff, if my friends have it, it shows me like their records and their
Correct.
scores and stuff. Is this one the same way, even though it's a simulation?
I'm not sure. It comes up with random names like that I'm racing against,
Right.
but I don't think anybody on my friends list has it other than me right now until Game Pass like fully puts it out
Mm.
or whatever. So until that happens, I'm not sure at this point.
Oh, so I want to
Um,
get the game just so I can beat your records.
Okay, good luck. I mean, hold on, let me do it like Tekken. Taken. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
Whatever, bro.
I'm getting pretty solid at it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm getting pretty solid at it. So much so I want to buy a fucking racing rig so bad.
Do it, bro.
I gotta divorce my wife, bro, because she ain't gonna let it happen, bro.
She don't have to know about it.
She doesn't have to know. Where am I gonna
How
put
you
it in
gonna
the
hide
attic?
it? How you gonna hide it, bro?
I'm going up to. Why are you always going up to the attic? Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it.
Doing my special activities.
Don't go up there though. There's spiders. Like that's what you tell her to keep her away. I like spiders. Like damn it.
So Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport, the newest one that comes out on the 10th, which is on Tuesday, is really good. I've had some issues with it. The performance
Wait, how do you have it already? Oh, you got
early access. So
Yeah.
so I paid $30 just like I did for Starfield to get
Mhm.
the early stuff, but this one that gives you $700,000 in-game money. They gave you a bunch of extra cars,
What's the in-game money? What do you spend it on? Like,
cars.
Cars.
So cars in this game aren't upgraded by money; they're upgraded by using them. So by
Oh.
using them, you gain experience doing overtakes, getting good sectors, doing clean sections of a lap. You know what I'm saying? Like getting the actual racing lines down. You level up the car, and then that gives you XP. And with that XP for that car specifically, you can use it in turn to buy, or you have like a total. So if you say you get to level 10, you have 3,000 worth of XP. You can only use 3,000 worth of XP to like part up your car. So
Mm,
new tires, intake, exhaust, all that stuff. I kind of dig it, but like
kinda cool.
whenever you start with that car, you're not
Yeah.
as quick. So as you get better and better with it,
It's like the old Call of Duty system. Like, oh, you want to level up this gun and get attachments?
right,
Use the fucking gun.
exactly like
That's
that.
how I like it.
It's
That's
exactly
badass. I
like
like that.
that.
That's pretty cool, actually.
So I haven't had to spend a single bit of in-game money
Yeah.
to buy a car because all the cars that they gave me were perfect for me. So like the first car you start off with is you can start off with a Mustang, a Civic Type R, or there was like a BMW or something. I can't
You went
remember.
Civic, didn't you?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Of course. And then like the next little batches of races that I did, it was like two-door cars, so like coupes. So it was like a Toyota Supra, that type of car, like
Fuck yeah.
like a new Toyota Supra. So it was like
Yeah.
modern sports cars. So they had like a Toyota Supra. They had um the Civic Type R was a part, not a Civic Type R, like a BMW M3, something like that. Like they all had their own little things. But I had a free Civic,
Yeah.
a free Toyota Supra, so I used that.
In Horizon, they did the same thing. They gave you the Supra, and I used that
Oh, you can use that for
fucking
every single
Supra
race.
for everything, bro. It's
Yeah.
like, it was just so good. And then when I did try to get off the car to use something else,
It
like,
didn't feel
oh,
as
I got a
good.
Skyline, and I bought a Skyline, upgraded it, did all the things. I'm like, cool, I'm going to use this, start racing it. I want that fucking Supra back, bro. Like,
Supra.
I want the Supra.
And then the next one that I was doing was German, so it was all German cars.
Nice.
And I'm using a free Mercedes that I had gotten. Oh, the first set of races I did was hatches, and I had gotten a Veloster in, so it gave me a full ass Veloster from Hyundai, and I was like, I used the shit out of it. And I was having a
Right.
good time with that, so I used the Veloster, the Civic, the Supra, and yeah, it's like an AMG Mercedes, which has been pretty good. I got one more race with that, and then I move on to the next category. The career's like pretty expansive. And I played some online today, and in the online, in the featured races, they give you a car that you just race with. And this one was a Civic Type R, but it was like fully kitted out, so it's like gutted on the interior. It's got no dash. It's basically just got a little tachometer or whatever, and roll cage,
Yeah.
fully gutted race car.
Nice.
But everybody uses the same car, right? So I did
So
one.
they say.
Yeah, no, I did one race. My first race today, I didn't qualify because I didn't know that was a separate button. So I started 9th. I ended 3rd on a multiplayer race, which was pretty cool. And then on the second race, I qualied at 5th, and I ended in 6th. But the guy in front of me that passed me illegally, he had a penalty that pushed him back to 6th, and it put me back into 5th. So I started where I ended. I ended where I started or whatever. But it is a little. It's not optimized for PC at all, like at all. So with the 4090 at 4K, I'm getting like 80 frames, which it should be better, I think. And then I've had some issues where like the racetrack will just disappear. And I'm still on a surface that I'm driving on, and all I can see is the racing line. So I'm having to follow the racing line with no track, no markers, no, there's 200, 150, 150.
Yeah.
I have none of that. I can't see any of it. So, and I can't see anything that's coming up. All I'm doing is following the blue line. It's happened a few times. It happened once online, and then it happened a couple times, like just while racing in single player or whatever.
Think it'll be patched up Tuesday.
I think, and then
Most
there's going to be
likely.
a driver, I'm sure, which will probably help it out. Which is why I wasn't too concerned with it right now, because it is early.
Is it going to
access.
be on Game Pass?
Yeah, it's on Game Pass.
So it comes out Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Good luck.
But I like this game over GT7, Gran Turismo. I feel like Gran Turismo has better graphics. For sure. Like even on a PS5, like it just looks better. But as far as like gameplay wise, the mechanics, I'm enjoying Forza because like you just drive the car to gain XP to like unlock stuff, which is cool. And then you actually have to perform well to get those XP bumps. There's also standing starts, which GT7 didn't really do. And then you can so you pick the difficulty of the racers, and then you pick how real you want it to be. So I have it on full sim with everything like the difficulty right in the middle, and I'm about to bump it up again, but this is just for campaign. And so you go to a track, it gives you a free practice. So you do 3 laps in that, and that usually helps you level up. And then after you do 3 laps, then it gives you 10 full minutes. So you could start the race right then, or you can continue your practice to get it, to get it worked out or whatever. And then for an actual racing campaign mode, you can choose your starting spot from second all the way to the last place. And depending on where you choose in that bracket, gives you bonus money. So if you start in last place, it gives you a lot of bonus cash if you it'll tell you finish between 5th and 3rd from last place,
Yeah.
and then you'll get X amount of money more or whatever. So if you want to make more money, you just make it harder on yourself.
Can you completely crash out in this game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
can fuck your shit up.
Yeah, you can just they have the full
DNF.
sim. Full sim will let you DNF.
Oh, that's cool.
If you don't choose the right strategies as well, like tires or gas in the car, because you can choose all that stuff.
Nice.
It'll also like you'll DNF. So I've seen a couple people DNF online, which is hilarious because
Awesome.
it tells you the laps, the number amount of laps, and like whenever you take gas out of the car, it tells you, hey, this gas is only good enough for like 8 laps.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So you got to make sure you have at least.
And there's 9.
Yeah, you got to make sure if you're doing 9-lap race, you got to make sure there's 9 laps worth of gas in the car.
That's
but
awesome.
It's been pretty good, and so I'm hoping the little issues that I do have with it will be fixed whenever the game does fully launch Tuesday, especially with like graphics drivers and things like that. So been having a blast with that. I haven't really played anything else other than GT7, Forza Horizon 5, and Forza Motorsport now. But yeah, it's got me fiending to like build up a whole setup with like a chair, and a separate monitor and a separate rig just to do some racing.
Just build a real race car.
Yeah, that's way more expensive. Way more expensive.
Just buy the shell and go from there, bro.
Way more expensive and time consuming.
A little 240.
And then I gotta take it places.
A little Nissan.
And I gotta take it places.
Wing.
I ain't got time for that. I like to just, and I've been liking it just because it respects my time. Like I could just sit down, do a race, get up, leave.
That's always good. Trust me.
It's good, man. I'm having a blast with it. So yeah, that's all I really played this week was racing games.
Hell yeah.
I'm like fully in right now. I was gonna play some Cyberpunk, but I was just like, fuck, racing is just so much fun. As far as like what I watched this week, I started the show Fleabag since we brought up the top shows. What was it, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. Last week, actually.
Last week. So Fleabag was like top 10 in there somewhere. So I started watching that. It's on Amazon, and it's pretty goddamn good. It's pretty good. Like I'm not mad at the show at all.
Yeah.
It was really
That's
good. Yeah, I mean it's got a female lead, but it's not one of those female empowerment.
Say it like that, Ruben.
Because some people don't like female leads.
Disappointed that it had a female lead.
No, it's a female lead. I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't care.
Same, bro. You
But,
said it kind of weird, bro.
It's good. You should check it out. I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Not if it has a female lead. Nah.
Nah.
No, I definitely wanted to check that out. I want to check out The Wire also,
Yeah, it's going to be next on my list. But I think Wire has way more seasons than Fleabag.
Yeah, I think it's like 6 total. No, 5 seasons. But they say the show naturally ended. Like the showrunner, like when the show ended, there was no plan for a 6th season. There was no plan for it wasn't canceled or anything like that. Like the show ran its course. And I think that's what also helps,
Right.
that it ran its course, Now, that's good.
Yeah.
It didn't overstay its welcome. To me, it felt like Breaking Bad. It's 5 seasons. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so apparently there's only 2 seasons of Fleabag, and there's 12 episodes in each, I believe.
Really? Oh, you can knock that out quick.
Yeah, you can knock that out pretty quick. Let me just double check here. I'm
Knock
looking
it
at
out on
2. Oh, there's only
PTO.
12 episodes total.
Total.
Yeah, total. So there's 2 seasons. One that aired July 2016.
Are they
And-
hour-long episodes?
No, they're like 30 minutes. And then the second season started in 2019. But it's all on Amazon. Yeah. It's
Okay.
pretty damn good, though. I'm like 4 episodes in. I was having a
That
good
boy
time.
Jeff Bezos, he knows what he's doing, right?
Facts. And then me and Alice went on Friday to go see The Creator, which I enjoyed.
Y'all went without me, but that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, you've gone to
Nah,
movies
that's cool,
several
man.
times
Nah, I
without
don't
me,
wanna
bro.
hear it. Nonsense.
Just saying, it's
Nonsense.
equal rights.
I guess.
No, but we went to go see it during the day on Friday, which you weren't off. So
saying we could have watched it.
I mean, you went to Vegas without me,
We
so
could have
there's
watched
that.
it this morning.
You went to
bro.
Vegas without me, though, huh?
Yeah, man. I mean, that was for work.
Yeah, whatever. Likely excuse, bro. A real bro would have bought me a
excuse,
ticket.
bro.
A real bro would have bought me a ticket, dog. That's all I'm
Likely
saying.
excuse, bro.
Say, hey, man, just hop on the flight with me, bruh.
Oh, what's wrong, Phoebes?
Phoebe
what's wrong?
crying.
Aw.
Mommy's not home, so stop crying.
Ooh.
Stop crying. Stop crying. Oh, my goodness. But
needy baby.
so we watched The Creator. That was a good movie. Been watching Fleabag. And that's really probably can't have nice things.
Stelly knock
Get
her
down.
shit down,
Get
bro.
down. Get down. Sit down.
Just throw her. It's fine.
Ain't that type of podcast, dude. We don't hate dogs around here. We love dogs, right? Right? Yeah. Sit down though, mama. So those are really the only things that I watched. Oh, Jersey Shore, we watched that.
Still, how many episodes of Jersey Shore you got left?
Season 6 of The Family
Jesus
Vacation is episode
Christ.
28. And they're hour-long episodes, but you know, Alice loves the show, so we watch it. And I have a good time. What else did I watch? I think that's it, man. I didn't really watch anything too crazy. It's just a bunch of racing. Watch anything. And then we watched the fights yesterday, hung out with the boys. I watched the race today. I also watched qualies on Friday. I watched the sprint yesterday. Watched Max Verstappen become the world champion
Yay!
for the 3rd time in a row, where Lewis Hamilton hasn't won a single race since Max became world champion. Sergio Perez is definitely getting fired. So is Logan Sargent.
I don't know about the Perez thing, bro.
He's getting fired.
Yeah.
It's coming. There's gonna be an announcement soon.
Hashtag
Soon. TM. Yeah. Trademark.
Astros won yesterday.
Astros won yesterday.
They play tonight.
They're gonna play in 30 minutes.
Yeah. Texans lost by a field goal.
By 1 point.
No, it's a field goal.
Oh, it's a field goal.
But still a good game.
Yeah, it's been pretty hectic. But no, other than that, man, that's really all I did this week. Nothing too crazy. Got a Halloween party next Friday, but I've got to do a concert Wednesday night for Walker.
Mhm.
Thursday night, me and Alice are going to a show, like a different concert. And then Friday, we've got a Halloween party. Saturday and Sunday, nothing. You done?
Yeah.
You done? Did you get it all out?
I'm tired,
You
bro.
want to do one
I'm
more? What'd you do this week, dude? Because you didn't work.
Bro.
You didn't work.
Tired, bro.
You didn't even take no notes. You didn't play no video
Hey,
games.
man, I worked 2 days.
Oh, my God. He worked 2 days, Phoebe. Did you hear that?
2 days, Phoebes.
He worked 2 days. That's crazy, huh? Anyway, let's get into the news, man.
All right, what you got?
Boop, 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 boop. Let me get to it first. She's on my way. So, Diablo 4 had their campfire chat.
The game's still around?
Yeah. And it's coming to Steam. And it's coming to Steam with Season 2, which launches pretty soon, if I remember correctly.
Oh my
I'll look it
God.
up real quick. They are doing a number of changes. One of them being gems no longer drop. You just get random crafting mats in a bag, I guess, that you have. Then they eased up the experience creep. They increased monster density in nightmare dungeons. Trash armor and weapons don't drop in tier 3 anymore. It's just mats. There's some other stuff. A whole lot of like things that are like quality of life improvements, and it's gonna be Season of the Blood. So you're gonna have like vampire powers, I guess. I don't know how that's gonna work. Leveling to 100 is faster, they said. Dungeons won't waste your time anymore. Blizzard says it massively reduced backtracking in dungeons by plotting the required objectives on the critical path. They're fixing that. Inventory and stash management. They're also gonna have like everything in tier 3 only drops as ancestral and up. It doesn't drop anything
nice.
less than that anymore.
Good.
Mounts can now crash through barriers that enemies put up, which is a big fucking change.
Yes.
Renown rewards are permanent. You don't have to grind out renown every season.
Good.
Good, right?
Good.
They're gonna have uniques and uber uniques. Those are gonna be farmable. There'll be an actual boss that drops whatever unique that you're looking for. You can go farm, which helps out with the builds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they're doing a lot of quality of life changes. The main thing for me was the dungeons. The dungeons was just fucking brutal.
Have it more dense.
Not just that, but like not to backtrack,
Mhm.
and you know what I mean, or go kill all of the enemies in this. There'll
Yeah.
be one hiding somewhere.
The one in the fucking corner at the bottom left. Like, oh, come
Yeah.
on, man.
The Diablo 4 is coming to Steam. It's also getting a season 2, and that launches, I believe, in November.
You gonna play it?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not. There's Spider-Man 2s later on this month. I've got some racing to do before then. Cyberpunk. I still haven't even downloaded Phantom Liberty yet. I haven't even completed Starfield. I got a lot of stuff to do.
A lot.
And I'm gonna have to get to it because I've got 2 more months, and I think I got to complete how many more games? What did I say I was gonna do this year? 25.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, so I'm on number 19 right now. I just got to start completing game. I got to complete 6 more games by the end of the year.
Oh, that's doable.
Yeah, it's doable, unless it's you.
No, you just gotta stick to one game.
Yeah, but I've just been racing. So if I complete all the events,
You can't beat racing games.
If I complete all the events,
they're unbeatable.
Is it considered a completion?
Nope.
No.
No such thing as completing a racing game.
There's a campaign though. There's a campaign button.
Very cool.
No, not even then.
Maybe because I think if you beat the campaign, you see credits roll. We'll count it.
Count it.
Count it.
I'm gonna keep racing then. Cyberpunk 2077. Phantom Liberty did come out this week.
Think it's gonna be any popular?
Huh?
Is it popular?
Yeah, that would. I've heard some interesting stats. So number one is that they've sold 25 million copies of the game to date.
Damn.
A lot.
A lot.
That's a lot. They also spent something like $125 million to make it what it is right now.
Yeah.
So after launch, they spent an additional $125 million to fix the game. Right?
Jeez. It's in a better place.
The expansion itself, Phantom Liberty, I believe, cost them $80 million or something like that.
Jeez.
Let me look it up. Phantom Liberty cost. What I saw. The production cost was $275. It cost $70 million American.
Damn.
For the actual, what's it called? Like the actual expansion itself. But yeah, there's that's how much they spent on it. That's a crazy amount. It's also topped Starfield since it launched.
Of course. That.
Yeah.
Was it gonna be hard to do?
I mean, yeah, true. But yeah, so like the expansion cost $30. If 25 million players, 25 million players, that is times 30. Yeah, they'd make 750 million. So if all players bought the expansion, but let's just say
half.
That's still a lot of money, $350 million. So they would recoup their investment on the 80 million. But yeah, it's crazy that they had to pay and spend $125 million just to get the game out of its bad image, I guess. What do you think about that?
It's pretty good, man. It's definitely a comeback story, because I remember when that bitch launched. Woo, I got a refund on that motherfucker. That's how unplayable it was for me.
You were still playing PS4?
Yeah, I was definitely on PS4, but now I got it on the Xbox, and now I have it on
GOG or Steam?
Steam. Yeah. Now I have it on Steam.
Well, have you been playing? I mean, not this past week, of course, but did you play the game at all?
Yeah, I started over. New fresh character, Corpo.
That's right.
Gonna go melee. Yeah.
We were trying to talk Travis into getting back into it.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you need to get back
he's got fucking Baldur's Gate, man. It's pretty good.
Baldur's Gate. Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Redemption, the re-release or whatever. They added because it didn't come out on Xbox, it came out on Switch and it came out on PS4. Right? That was it.
Didn't come out on Xbox?
No, because it's backwards compatible, so it already existed there, right?
That makes sense.
So the Red Dead Redemption port for PS4 now has a 4K 60 FPS mode on PS5 only. So yeah, somebody did an update to it just to like increase the frame cap and the resolution and all that stuff, and got it out there. So that's
So it got 60 frames before Redfall.
yes. That is another game that released a patch recently that added 60 FPS on consoles, but nobody's playing that game.
Nobody's playing that game, dude.
Nobody's playing.
I'll be honest. When I first saw that game, it did not pull me in whatsoever.
Nah.
I was not intrigued by it.
When
And once I found out it was like a 4-player type of game, like Left 4 Dead type style games, I just don't care for those games.
It's more like Destiny. It's like an open world Destiny, basically, is what it is. Looter shooter, yeah.
Is it though?
I would consider it more like a Borderlands. You know, like
Okay, yeah,
open
yeah.
world, 4-person. You can have 4 people there, but you don't have to. That type of game. That's what I considered it, because you have powers and all that other stuff. I was intrigued by it until I saw what it like the gunplay looked like, and I was like, oh, I'm out.
That was the big thing with me, because that dude had a shotgun in the demo, and he blasted something, and it literally, like, the impact, the sound looked nothing like it was coming from a shotgun.
Right.
It looked bland as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a shotgun, dude. Like, that is impactful and damaging. You know, he shoots the vampire, and the vampire like barely flinches. I'm like, what the fuck is this nonsense? Like,
What the fuck?
whatever, man. It just didn't look good.
So, yeah, I think it's too late for that game. That's just a stop working on it. Use your resources and do something else.
Move on.
But what do you think about Red Dead adding in their 4K 60 mode for PS5? Would you even pick it up and play it again?
Not really.
No. I would love to go back through Red Dead Redemption again. That was a great game.
It was a solid game. I remember playing it the first time through.
I don't know if I want to do it like as just like a what's it called? Like a remaster, I guess. It's not a remake. It's just kind of like a kind of a remaster. Yeah. But then again, I own a copy of it on Xbox 360, so I could just put my disc in the Series X and just play it there, right? So I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I'd want to do that. Nah. It's the same reason why I don't go back to like Fallout 3 anymore. And I feel like
you just gotta live with the nostalgia.
Yeah, because then like you go back and you actually get to it, and you're just like, oh,
it's just whack.
Oh, I can just go play Red Dead Redemption 2. Which is a great game. Also, looks way better. Game. Made me sad about the horses. Another staple of the Option Select podcast, Power Wash Simulator.
The fuck it is, bro. Get out of here.
Bro, it's a staple on this podcast. They have the best collabs, right? And now they're adding VR support for Power Wash Simulator. Top tier choice. Should have been like that from day one.
Dumb.
Top tier. Because it's already a first person shooter, literally.
Go outside and use a pressure washer.
Bro, why are you hating on Pressure Washer Simulator, bro?
It's not that. I hate VR.
Why do you hate VR? What did it ever do to you?
Dude. What is dumb?
What did it ever do to you? It just
always looks clunky. Looks clunky. Dude.
How does it look clunky?
It just does. Like, look at any of the games, like the animations. Like, you see the hands, and the hands are all like, let me pick this up.
That's the person's hand.
And there it is. There. I was like, what the fuck was that, dude? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why is the hand twitching out? And they were like, there it is. Got it. Yup. It just looks clunky, man. Just me, man. I don't give a shit about VR.
Okay.
But if you like it, you like it, man. I don't give a shit, man.
I
just don't care. I just don't care for it.
All right. Hey, dude, calm down.
Yeah, you calm down. You're the one that brought it up, bro.
Got strong opinions, dude.
Shit, dude.
Anyway,
I'm just voicing my opinion, bro.
They're adding in a VR mode. I think it's cool.
Yeah. All right, let's move along. What else you got?
I think it's cool, man.
You're like, no, it's Mortal Kombat in VR. Like, cool. Let's do some real fatalities.
I don't think I've seen a couple fighting games in VR, but it's just like sword combat or something like that. Like this, but like an actual like fighting game where like you're throwing punches. I have one on here. You're fighting like you're a boxer, which makes sense, right?
The boxing one does make sense.
It makes sense. Again, it's hard as shit.
Funky as fuck. I'm assuming it's tiring as fuck.
It's tiring.
Yeah.
One time I punched the brick wall out there because I had like space. and I'm throwing my punches because there's no weight like whenever
Yeah.
you hit something, so you're just shadow boxing, right? And then I was going in for a swing on this guy, and I fucking punched the brick wall. I was like, ah,
Why is it
ew.
hitting back?
But yeah, it was. I mean, games like that make sense, but like a Street Fighter or something,
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to do those type of games.
yeah, it'd be kind of
But
hard.
like a sword game makes sense. Like one day, I'm pretty sure I'll get into VR, but I think the genre still has a way to go before it pulls me in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's getting better.
it is.
It's
And
getting
don't get
better.
me wrong, it's like you look at like I think the best games to me right now are probably like any of those rhythm games.
Oh, like Beat Saber
you
and
don't, yeah,
stuff?
like you don't have to do it. It don't have to be graphics intense or anything like that.
No,
you know?
a good game can be whatever. Yeah, that'd be interesting though, like to see where how much further it goes in the future.
Yeah.
Because like with that new quest that we talked about last week,
Yep.
they're adding in AR,
Mhm.
which I think it has like 3 on the front or something
Yeah.
like that, like a camera. So you can add in the AR to it. So that looks like an interesting feature
Yeah.
as well.
Anything that's augmented reality looks kind of cool already.
Because that's what Apple's headset is basically doing. It's a virtual reality headset. You can't see through the actual thing, but it actually has like, the AR. It's basically AR. It seems interesting, like an interesting thing, but not going to spend $3,500 on a damn headset that you have to have a battery in your pocket to use. Seems a little silly. I don't know. And yeah, I don't know. Anyway, the last little tidbit here, since we've been talking about layoffs for the past 2 months, we got another studio breaking out layoffs, and it's TellTale.
Somebody else just did it today too.
Oh, there's another one.
But there's a section of theirs, Naughty Dog,
Naughty Dog.
Last of Us, right?
They did layoffs.
Well, they laid off like 25 people, but they were like certain like special contractors for the game or some shit.
Let me take a look here. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
something like that. I didn't.
This
They
was
called him
Tuesday.
something.
The video games industry is currently facing a big wave of layoffs. Taku and even contract developers at PlayStation first party studio Naughty Dog aren't immune. Taku has learned that the maker of its hit Uncharted 4 and Last of Us Part 2 had begun cutting contracts short for dozens of workers.
Yep.
Dozens. It doesn't say how many. And then TellTale is doing layoffs. Let's see here. It hasn't said how many people.
Yeah.
But this one's from Engadget. It says TellTale Games confirms layoff after former developer says most of its team are gone. But it doesn't say how many. It doesn't say how many people. And now they're talking about like unionizing, all that other stuff. So crazy that all these things are happening here. We had, what did we have? I looked at my notes. We had TellTale do layoffs. Epic last week.
Yeah, it said Naughty Dog is reportedly laying off at least 25 developers, most of whom are quality assurance contractors.
Oh, so testers.
And it says their Last of Us multiplayer spinoff is basically on ice, although it's not completely canceled.
Interesting.
From a dasting.
And then the big news which happened yesterday, day before yesterday, is the rumors, not the rumors, but like Microsoft is looking to close the Activision deal
This week.
So
finally,
after 2 years of talking about this damn merger, has it been 2 years? It's been at least a year and a half.
Oh, it's been 2 years, yeah.
It's been 2 years, right?
Yeah.
When Rick was on the show, we were talking about this.
Yep.
And that's been a long time.
Long time.
So yeah, it had to have been at least 2 years. So if they finally put this deal to rest, finally.
Now we just see what the fuck they do
with Game Pass.
Game Pass.
That's what I want to know.
What do you mean?
That's what I want to know. Like what actually goes on Game Pass?
Yeah.
Right.
What are you hoping for?
From Blizzard Activision?
Yeah. Just want all their games on Game Pass.
I mean, Overwatch is free. Hearthstone is free.
I'll tell you right now, bro. If fucking World of Warcraft goes on there and it's just free, no longer a subscription.
I think that would kill the economy. No,
I'm in, bro.
it kills the economy in that game, right?
Not really, no.
Some people use gold to like buy more in-game time.
Right, but people spend real money to buy gold from fucking gold scamming motherfuckers.
Or they actually sell gold now too.
Mhm. Yeah.
Right.
It's not gonna crash the economy.
But
It'll
we-
just make those WoW tokens fucking useless.
so.
But again, get rid of it. It's stupid.
how quickly do you think that they raise the price of Game Pass?
That's a good question.
Like that's my. I mean, I'm paid up for the next 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So.
If they were smart, they'd wait. You know,
Uh-huh.
like wait 6 months.
For like to put the games on there.
No, to increase the price. So that people get like, let's say in a magical Christmas land world, the deal goes through this week.
Okay. Which.
Boom.
Gonna happen.
Christmas, not even Christmas. Let's say mid-November. Like, hey, every Blizzard Activision game free on Game Pass or Microsoft, whatever the fuck it is with the computer, right? They just start putting all these games on there. Then you just wait till like second quarter next year. Like, hey, we got to raise our prices a little bit. You know?
Okay.
Now people are already invested in these games. They played it.
Right.
You know, they got fucking Call of Duty on Game Pass or whatever, which some of those games I just don't see going to Game Pass for free. Like Call of Duty, not going to happen. Call of
I
Duty
think the
Modern Warfare
collection-
3, not going to happen. The newest one isn't.
It's gonna be $120 game, which is stupid.
Dumb.
But I think the older games, like the original Call of Duty, all the ones that released on PC, I think those will make it on there. I think Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, and all those ones that released on PC will make it. Tony Hawk 1 and 2, which just got released in Steam, will probably make it on there.
Hell yeah.
Things like that, for sure,
Yeah. I could definitely see those type of games.
will be on there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, you can just play them now or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm sure Call of Duty will end up on it eventually, but it's just such a moneymaker for them that I don't
Stupid
think.
moneymaker.
I think like whenever the next game comes out, they'll put the previous game on Game Pass. Maybe
I can see that.
Warzone will automatically go on Game Pass.
Yeah, because it's already free to play.
Things like that. As far as like Blizzard, I'm pretty sure Diablo 2 and 3, Warcraft
For sure, yeah.
will all make it on there. Like all the classic games will make it on there at some point, which will be good, especially for like Diablo 3 going on there and being free would be, or not free, but as a part of Game Pass.
As part of Game Pass, yeah.
Would be a pretty good, solid pickup. But like the main thing for the Blizzard Activision acquisition for Microsoft was always been Call of Duty. It wasn't anything else.
Oh, for sure.
Like Blizzard's a shell of itself. We talked about it last week. You know, hopefully whatever Microsoft does take over, they can actually, start to make Blizzard great again. You know what? I'm gonna order a red hat that says that.
It should be a blue hat.
Oh no, bro! It's gotta be red, dude.
No,
Team
'cause their
Horde,
logo's
bro.
blue.
Horde.
No, but their logo is blue.
It is blue.
Make Blizzard good again.
Make Blizzard great again. That's what needs to happen.
Oh, did you hear about their BlizzCon?
What happened?
Their tickets went on sale.
Uh-huh.
And it's the first time ever that it didn't sell out the first day that the tickets went on sale.
Yeah, they look what they're doing, dude.
I was like, yeah, damn, that's rough, bro.
Look what they're doing to their IPs,
my
man.
God.
Look what they did to Diablo 4. Like that was the last saving grace.
Bro, imagine they come out and they're like, here's fucking World of Warcraft 2. But then it comes out with like Diablo-esque graphics.
Okay.
Right? Not the cartoony shit.
Right. Diablo
like
4 graphics.
Diablo 4 type graphics. Like
Right.
realistic graphics. Not the blood and gore type stuff, but
Right.
just realistic.
Just better graphics in general.
Just better updated Unreal Engine 5 type graphics.
It looks better than Final Fantasy 14 at this point. Like, let's just use that as an
kind of. You know what my problem was with Final Fantasy graphics in general is anytime you look at it, everything looks too crisp, too clean, and that's what it is. It just like.
But I was just talking about like graphic fidelity in
Fidelity,
general, right?
yes, for sure. But this one's gonna be dingy or dirty or whatever. But yeah, even if it was just on par with Final Fantasy 14 and 16 graphics, it'd be cool. I just don't want the cartoony stuff,
Right.
But
I mean, it's WoW, though.
they wanted cartoony because they wanted to grab as many PC players as possible. So even the
Right.
low end graphics cards and shit, you can just play that game. It's like with Fortnite. There's a reason why everybody and their fucking mama can play Fortnite.
Right.
That shit is not that intensive graphic wise.
I mean, you can play it on your phone, play it on the
Exactly,
Switch.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it runs on the Switch, it runs on fucking anything. That's archaic.
Archaic.
I just like how the fucking Apple 15 is like,
We're gonna play
this is
Resident
the
Evil
greatest. This is gonna be the greatest
handheld device.
handheld device for gaming. Like this is the go-to for gaming device. I'm like,
It's $1,000.
I don't know, bro. That that Steam Deck is still available. Like
It's first of all, it's $1,000, right?
Yeah, okay.
And then the games that are
I
coming
feel like
out,
phones have been $1,000 for like a few years now.
But what I'm
Like,
saying is, a Steam Deck is not $1,000.
exactly.
But what I'm saying is like, oh, it's $1,000 phone, right? Or $1,200 phone if you get the max, and then on top of that, the games are full price.
Yeah,
$60, like full on console experience game. I'm like, okay, but you can. The cool thing about it is that you can connect this straight to the TV and play it with like you just connect it, set it up, bring your controller and play, or you can play off your Apple TV as well, which is all pretty dope. Like the ecosystem is there, but I mean that's gonna be. I want to see it whenever Resident Evil 4 and 7. What is it? 8. Whenever both of those come out and like the reviews start going up for the iPhone version specifically, I'm gonna be pretty interested to see. Like I can't play it because I got a 14.
Right.
So
Inferior.
I'd be interested. I usually skip.
Yeah,
So
most smart people do.
So I'll get a 16 whenever that comes out. But the only reason I had a 13. The only reason why I picked up a 14 is because my 13 had started to die. Like the battery was like legitimately burning out. So like my battery would die within 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, they do that on purpose.
I know. But this one's been rocking pretty strong and haven't had any issues with it. But I'm really interested to see what kind of performance that the Resident Evil 8 Village and 4 get, and Death Stranding. And there was another game, right? There was another game that was Assassin's Creed Mirage was going to be a part of that as well.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I'm excited to see what they can pull off with an iPhone specifically, because that the whatever chip, the Apple Silicon that they use for like the GPU and the CPU is insane. Like even my little MacBook, pretty damn good for.
Which is surprising that it's taken them this long to try to go this route, this avenue.
Their own
to have
silicon
games,
yeah,
on a cell phone, because literally, like we like to make the joke about fucking Blizzard, like everybody has a cell phone, right? Like no, like legit,
but everybody legit,
fucking everybody has a cell phone.
You guys
My niece is 12 and the bitch has a fucking cell phone. Like, why are you 12? Why do you got a cell phone? Oh, gotta make phone calls. Gotta keep in touch with my friends. Gotta go on Snapchat.
You though?
I'm like, what the hell, man? Just whatever, dude. Like, but she's pretty good about it. So
yeah. So it's been a long road to get to like this point. But there, some games have made it on like as a full experience. Like Dead Cells is on there. Stardew Valley was on there. There was a lot of ports of older games. Like all the Final Fantasies are on your phone already.
Yep.
Final Fantasy Tactics included. There was a lot of games like that were already full-fledged experiences, not built from the ground up for the iPhone or Android phone or whatever, but actually like ported into the game world. So like one of them was Knights of the Old Republic is on there as well.
Yeah, and they're like $3 or $4 to buy them.
Yeah,
I was like, what the hell? That's pretty damn cheap.
Full ass game that you can play. So, like this being brand new, like this generation, that's what I want to see. I'm kind of interested to see how they can pull it off.
The craziest part to me is, like you said, the games have always been available, not current gen games, but like old retro style games.
Right.
But to me, it's like the first time a phone company is coming out and saying, hey, our latest and greatest phone, our flagship phone,
right,
is the iPhone. Like not even Samsung saying their Galaxy is their flagship phone, but they're not saying, hey, this thing can play the latest and greatest video game. That's the technology we're pushing. Like, I think up until this year, like let's say last year they were able to do it with the last gen's model or whatever, you wouldn't see it in an ad. It would just be like a byproduct of what they're doing. Like, this is such a powerful machine.
right,
it does all this stuff, and then somebody later on a tech YouTube channel is like, hey man, this thing is so good, it could play Resident Evil 8.
Right.
But it's like flash forward now, the video game industry is so big, and it's like they know they're gonna have to be smart. They're gonna have to be a part of it and be like, hey, this is so fucking powerful. It can play current gen games.
Right. So
It's
how
fucking
long?
badass.
How long? Here's the question: how long before we get Skyrim on an iPhone 15?
Ooh. Ooh.
How long does it take?
Probably not that long, bro.
To put out Skyrim. They put it out on everything else.
What's gonna be fucked up? You know how developers only make games for certain fucking consoles?
Yeah.
Imagine they do the same with phones.
They do that.
No, they're like, hey, here at Microsoft, here's this game coming out. It's only available on Microsoft and PC,
right,
and on Android.
Like, we're gonna start having phone wars.
Yes, dude. Imagine that'd be kind of fucked up, right?
No,
that would be fucked up.
No,
somebody fucking said it. And what's funny, what's kind of fucked up is, man, it's funny how the shit comes full circle though. Because this chick on a random ass TikTok, she goes, I can't explain it, but she goes, iPhones, Nike, and Coca-Cola. That's Group A. Goes Microsoft, Adidas, and Pepsi. That's Group B. Goes, you belong to one of those groups. And I'm like, huh?
I'm a little of column A and column B.
And I thought the same thing, but I was like, she's partially right. Because I remember growing up, all I drank was Pepsi.
Right.
The console I've played the most on is fucking Microsoft.
Right.
And I've owned way more Adidas apparel and products than I've ever Nike.
Right.
And I'm like, that's kind of cool. Because I've never had an iPhone. I've never had an Apple product.
Okay.
You know? No, I had an iPod.
Yeah.
Like an old school iPod. Like
yeah.
Everybody did. Like the Rote, whatever. I was like, that's kind of funny. She's like, can't explain it. It just does. Like, if you're in those groups now.
It's funny because
where it is. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm a Coke boy. I like Apple, but I like both. Like, it doesn't bother me either way.
It doesn't, but you kind of lean more or less to one.
Right.
Because
right now,
you rather play the
Apple.
PlayStation. You have an Apple.
Right.
And you like Coca-Cola.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're more into the column A now.
But I'm more Adidas.
Right, true. But it's kind of funny though, right?
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
I mean, I do own some Nike products, like this jersey.
Right. Yeah.
I bought a couple Nike shirts today, but like shoes-wise, I don't buy Nike.
But it was funny that I saw that. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, it'd be funny if the developers just start aiming towards fucking
Console
phones.
wars.
Like now you have phone wars, dude.
Phone
Even
wars.
more.
I mean, they've already
because there's already a fucking war. You know what it is though? You know what's fucked up is that this phone war thing. It's only an American thing. It's only in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How so?
They say people in Europe and in Japan, they don't have these discussions about phones, about Apple versus Android.
I wonder if since you're talking about it, I wonder if Resident Evil is actually playable because it's available for, what's it called? Pre-order?
Pre-order?
Resident Evil
8?
Yeah, it's available for pre-order. I just want to know
if it'll have the little Apple icon to say you can download it.
If I can actually do it or not.
On that old ass phone?
It's not even that old. So here's Resident Evil Village. I actually love this game, and I can beat the game in 45 minutes.
God damn,
it took me 5 hours the first time, but like once I got it down,
yeah,
I was getting it done pretty well.
Speed running.
But I wonder if it's only compatible with what's it called? Like if it's only compatible with a certain generation of iPhone.
Probably.
So it says. Okay, with requires iOS 17.0 or later, and a device with the A17 Pro chip or later, which is the iPhone 15 Pro, and the i15 Pro Max. So those are the only two phones that can play it. And then iPad Pros can play it, iPad Airs can play it, and iPad. So only iPad Pros and iPad Airs, 5th generation or newer. And
what about Galaxy? Can it?
Why would it be on here? This is the Apple App Store, bro.
Just saying, bro.
So I found it, but I can't. I wouldn't be able to play it unless I got a iPhone 15, which
time to upgrade, bro.
Nah.
Just send yours in, get a rebate, boom, done.
Rebate?
A rebate.
I paid
dude.
cash for this phone.
Here's
I don't
here's
do
a
payment
$30
plans.
rebate on the $1,200 phone.
I don't do payment
Oh,
plans on
boy, here
phone,
we
bro. My
go.
phone's paid off.
Huh?
I don't do payment plans on phones. My shit's paid.
Yeah, I paid this one off.
Pay. I hate
And-
that crap. Don't add $20 to my bill for no reason for 2 years.
When I got this phone, I had to go in because mine was broken
How dare you?
and I
Dropped
couldn't
it.
see the screen. And I had never dropped my phone ever. Even this one, I've never dropped it, and I've had it since day one. Because the day I walked into the Verizon place was the day this came out, and I was like, I need a replacement. Oh, you're here for the new Samsung 20 or whatever. I was like, sure. When does that come out? He goes, oh, today. I'm like, oh, how fortuitous. Whatever.
How fortuitous.
And I'm like,
yes, Winston. Fetch the carriage, Winston.
I was like, cool, man. Flash over all my shit on here. Don't look at the pictures. And just
don't look at the pictures.
Let's move on with life, homie.
Don't look
He's
at
like,
the
oh,
pictures.
okay. Yeah.
The one thing I do like about the new phone on the iPhone 15 is they use USB-C.
Yeah.
That's the one thing.
Thanks, Europe.
Yeah. Thank you, Europe. Jesus Christ.
Fucking dumbass Apple. Here's a lightning charger because we're cool and
And
special.
it was so much slower
You're
at charging.
Fucking stupid is what you are.
So much slower at
fucking
charging.
can't
So much
stand
slower
Apple.
at data transfer.
God damn, bro.
They
They
like-
sold y'all motherfuckers
No, they were like
earbuds.
No, bro. What?
Earbuds, bro. They sold y'all earbuds, right?
Uh-huh.
And then
So-
people kept complaining they kept losing them. So then they had an attachment for the earbuds to plug in and to attach to your earbuds. So if it pops out, it'll still be attached to the phone.
I've never seen that.
I'm like, bro, what? I think somebody made one.
Oh.
And
I've
I'm
never
like,
seen it. Never
just
used it.
buy regular headphones, man.
The AirPods are fucking dope. But I've never lost my AirPods.
No.
I've left them in my pocket before. And then I was like, oh, let me grab those out of there
Yeah.
real quick. That's it. But the iPhone 15 was they had said something about
Titanium.
it. I'm not worried about the titanium part. Like nobody cares.
It's
Here
my
it is.
favorite part, bro.
USB-C with USB 3.0, 20 times faster transfers. All they had to do was update the fucking
Yeah.
the port.
And they didn't even want to do it.
I know that's what's so stupid.
They did not want to do it. But now, they're going to put it on the front page saying they can do it faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But everybody's phone was
Type C.
overheating as well. That was another thing with the 15s. Like, oh, my phone is overheating.
Yeah.
And they were blaming it on like Instagram and Facebook and shit. And everybody's like, no.
It's just shit technology, bro.
It's your iOS.
Yeah.
Like, they're not perfect by any stretch of the
Oh,
imagination.
nobody is.
You know what I'm saying?
Neither company is perfect. They could both improve upon a lot of
But
things.
I'm-
But
I am definitely interested on seeing where
the gaming
the
space
gaming
is, yes.
part goes with it. And
Yep.
then whenever because I love Apple Arcade. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of good games on Apple Arcade for real. Like, with the service that's like $5, the subscription service. But like, I spend $10 and I get more storage on the cloud for my iCloud or whatever. I get Apple TV and I get Apple Arcade for $10.
Okay.
So for me, it's worth it. And Apple Arcade's always been good, but now that they're actually releasing full on
Actual games. Yeah.
full on games, that's freaking crazy. So like I said, I'll make my decision, whether to get an iPhone 15 or a 16 basically, because I usually skip generations
Yeah.
based on like what they're doing, right now. And it seems like they're heading in the right direction because shit, Death Stranding,
Yeah.
if it wasn't games that I was like already had completed and beat, I would be more excited for it. Like the only thing that's on that list that I haven't played of the games that they're releasing is Mirage.
Yeah.
So like, I would do it. I would pick up Mirage on my phone
But
just
again,
to do it. That while you
this-
play it on PC or
This
whatever.
opens up an avenue also, I guess, to like other indie developers. Because now they'll be like, oh, well, let's make sure we get our game on Apple,
On iOS or
on
whatever.
iOS, Be kind of cool. Be interesting,
It's interesting, yeah. See
Yeah.
where they
See
go
where it
from it.
goes.
And then it's an app store that all your purchases are always
Oh, yep.
there as well, which is also a nice because like any app that I've ever bought on this account,
It's there.
whenever I left and went to Android and then I came back, all those apps were still, there or whatever. If I was still using that type of app or whatever, so like the ecosystem is there, and then you could use it on
You
your.
still have Angry Birds. Like, I fucking love Angry Birds.
Fuck yeah, dude! Angry Birds is dope. And they have
No, what's the one? Flappy Bird. I was thinking Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird. People were selling the phones with that on there.
Yeah, that's fucking wild, right?
Yeah. And we're gonna sell this phone for $300. That game was so popular. Anyway,
Stupid, bro.
what else you got for this week, brother? Did
That's
you even
it,
write down
man.
any
I ain't
notes?
fucking write
Sure
down
didn't.
Nothing.
Motherfucker was out in Vegas sniffing cocaine out of strippers' booty holes.
Ooh, I should have did that. Fuck. Now I was walking around just
He was out there getting sheenest.
brown and coke all day, baby.
Coke. Coke or Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola.
Coke. Did you party?
Not that kind of party.
Oh, man. Anyway.
Fun.
Anything else you want to bring up this week, Bubba?
Nope.
Hell nah.
Nah,
Well,
bro. About to watch this Astros whoop up on them boys.
Oh, yeah. Where can we catch you, bud?
You can find me on the internet, bro.
Where at?
OS_chameleon with a K.
Oh, snap. As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. If you want to hit up the podcast, check out our link tree. Just search for Option Select Podcast on there. It'll lead you to all of our good stuff, which is like Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, all the stuff that we use. And we appreciate you. We love you. It's the top of the first right now against Minnesota, and we are 1-0. And we're about to make it 2-0 for the Houston Astros, boy.
Hell yeah.
So we will catch you guys next week. Stay happy, healthy, and all that good stuff. We look forward to seeing you guys for episode 225. Peace out.
Later.